It's time for Neighbors Neighboring with Amber and Jen.
And we're back for episode.
What is it? I don't know.
This is what happens when you don't have a theme song. I was going to say episode 4. You were going to say Neighbors Neighboring.
And
then
we were both going to be right.
And then there was a clash.
Hi, neighbors.
Hey, neighbors.
So we did get some feedback from one of our listeners to say, no theme song.
That's right. Why would you have a theme song when you could just be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah, I kind of dig it.
Get right into it.
I kind of dig that. So just so you know, we do listen to your feedback.
That's true.
And we apply it just like that. We did it.
Yeah, smart, measurable.
Yes. All right, so we're coming off a massive amount of events.
Oh my gosh.
And going into a massive amount of events. And so we're going to talk about some of those things. There's been some fun stuff that has happened.
I know. I feel like there's been so much. It's like, who am I and how have I gotten to this level of socialization in my life?
And
who am I?
The whole neighborhood. Like, I couldn't believe it. The whole neighborhood was so busy. Anyway, so we started with your birthday.
Yeah.
And it was pretty low key.
It was, which I needed that. It was great, though.
It was a really good dinner.
I drank.
Yeah.
And I felt it the next day. Let's just put that out there.
Well, you had a week and a half of debauchery.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We came off the trip and we just rode that right through.
Yeah. Now you're back on track.
Maybe starting today. I was a little off track.
Maybe starting,
but
maybe starting after Saturday. Are you going to Betsy's fall?
Oh yeah,
harvest.
I can be okay at that one.
Okay.
I feel like I can do that.
You can handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
but
good.
For my birthday, we went to. Let's just shout them out.
Yeah, to a local joint.
Iovino's.
So good.
I love the Iovino's, by the way.
Best fish tacos that I've ever had in my life.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not like a fish taco connoisseur by any means, but literally they are so good. I order them almost every time.
They just do a nice job with a variety of things, and there's always something for everyone. And I have to say, Jeff, Carol, if you're listening, crab cake. Bring back the crab cake.
Oh, yeah. Also, can you also bring back the pretzel sandwich with ham and Swiss? Those are just our only requests.
I know. We enjoyed our meal, but we want to come back for all the things.
And ham and Swiss on a pretzel bun.
Yeah. And I feel like Jason and I were sharing more of our main escapades with you. And one of the things that let's talk about the challenge that I gave to you, which you rose to the occasion.
Yeah.
Said, you know what? I will do that.
Yeah, I will.
And the listeners were like, what did you make her do? So
will there be a video of this later? Yeah.
Yes, there will.
There will be.
People are going to freaking love this video. So when Jason and I travel, and really the only time we use this product really is when we travel. I have started using it post.
Use it all the time.
Because I forgot about how great it was until Maine. So instead of using any form of classic or standard deodorant, Jason did research and found this. Literally, it's called like Thai salt stick. When we build our Amazon shop,
it's going on. It has
to go in. So Jason has a spray, and we have it literally looks like a crystal dome.
Okay, because when you told me about this, I was just picturing like actual crystals, like from like Superman. When he goes,
when you said actual crystals, that was exactly what I started thinking about with Superman.
I was like, Thai salt stick.
And I'm not sure.
Ding, ding, ding.
There's something about it that doesn't feel okay, if that makes sense. Like, I'm like, it's not, I don't know.
Because it's called a Thai salt stick? It's just what it's called.
It just feels like maybe there's something not okay about that. But
I think we'll be all right.
So anyway, Jason found the spray. There's something about this salt dynamic that apparently neutralizes odors. So the first time we ever
Loom, they're coming for you, Loom. They're coming for you, Loom.
The first time we ever got it was about a year ago when we went to Portugal, and because we checked bags, we brought like this bottle of it. We were like spraying all our clothes with it. And I don't think I was using the deodorant component. So it truly is. It does look like a Superman, Krypton, whatever, salt stick, crystal salt stick. It's like in a little plastic thing, and it's like a dome. You take
I wish
lid
you guys could see what's happening here.
And so you like run it under the water, and then you schmutz it up underneath your pits, like so. I'm doing the little zhuzh, zhuzh, zhuzh up under my armpits here.
I was wondering, so you get it wet.
Zhuzh, zhuzh, you get it wet. And then I guess for sanitation purposes, Jason wants me to then get it wet again and then put the lid on because we're sharing it. I mean, really.
I mean, I feel like he could handle your sweat.
Yeah. So anyway.
I mean, pit on pit doesn't seem like much when you're married.
Correct. So, anywho, I think I had forgotten until the trip to Maine, or maybe I wasn't using the salt stick itself when we were in Portugal. This thing, it works. WORKS. It works. Yeah. Oh my God. So I'm telling we're twerking it. We're twerking it.
Twerk works.
And so we're explaining about the Thai salt stick at my birthday. We're sitting in a public restaurant.
Yes.
Visible to many people. Yes. And I say to Amber, it works.
And
I'm
like, no. I'm like, there's no way.
Smell my armpit. Smell it.
Smell it.
I challenge you to
I smelled that
my
thing.
armpit.
I was like, lift it up. Let me smell.
I'm raising my arm.
Yeah, I lean in. I get full nose into the pit. Today. Did you use the salt stick today?
I made a change to regular deodorant and then came back and it was a mistake.
Guys, I
what did you smell?
Nothing. It was like you weren't even there. Because that's how much smell there was. There was no smell of skin, no smell of sweat, and you had gone to Pilates and not showered, right?
That's correct. That is exactly right, actually.
Literally like 45 minutes before we went out to eat.
Yeah, that's true.
Pilates.
I came home. I had showered before Pilates. I put on the salt stick deodorant.
Do you sweat at Pilates?
It's not a high sweating situation, but I was moving my body. It wasn't,
It's not an antiperspirant. It's only a deodorant.
Allegedly.
Oh.
I feel like it makes me sweat less. I do. Jason says it doesn't accomplish that.
I'm sweating a lot these days, so I feel like this is a good test. I'm going to get it.
You're going to get it.
I like at this, and I don't know if it's like menopause or perimenopause or just getting older or what the hell it is, but when I work out now, I feel like I smell like I did when I was a teenager.
I feel like that also means that you are crushing your workout.
I am. I mean, the music is loud down here. I'm surprised I don't have neighbors complaining about the music blaring out of this frickin' basement.
Proud of you. That's a vibe.
Yeah.
So you're going to get the salt stick?
I'm going to get the salt stick, and I'm just so curious about it. Can you use the salt stick elsewhere? You know how like loom is for all the parts?
Yeah.
Like you can put it on your feet.
Yeah.
You can put it on your undercarriage, like everything.
You might be able to take the spray and like spray more places.
I just want to see it though. And I purposely have not looked at it until after we recorded because I wanted you to describe it to me because I got Superman in my head.
It has a translucency.
Okay.
Is that a word?
All right.
Translucent.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah. Everything we say on this podcast is a word, whether it is or not.
Yeah. So,
all right,
but that was the highlight. And then we proceeded to eat every dessert on the menu.
Oh my God, that was such a baller move.
It was.
I've never done that before.
It was. Jason and I have done that before. I think we were at a restaurant in Italy once.
Yeah.
And I was like, when are we ever going to, like we were in like Montepulciano. I was like, when are we ever going to have this chance again? Everything sounds so good.
Eat it all.
And we literally it was like 6 desserts and we ordered them all for the 2 of us. I was like,
beautiful.
Even if we only take a bite, who cares? We're experiencing the thing.
We had 4 desserts. They were all fantastic. I still can't decide which was my favorite. I know you like the chocolate cake.
I did.
The creme brulee was amazing.
It was.
The lemon.
Lemon's always good.
Yeah, I know. Brian and I went out to dinner last night and we got a lemon tart for dessert. He goes, Jenny Lemmy. And I was like, what? He goes, you got a lemon for Jen? I go, well, I got it for myself, but I guess we can always reference Jen whenever, because you like your lemon.
The listeners might not know this about me.
Oh, my God. Okay.
So here's a fun fact about me. I do love lemons, and I will put it on everything.
Everything.
What is that? Is that like Frank's? Is that
like Red Hot?
Yeah, like people say, I put that shit on everything. That's like their slogan or something. That is me with lemon juice. I'll squeeze a lemon literally on anything.
The first time
I challenge myself not to.
I saw you do this. We were having dinner at your house, Indian food, and you pull out this bottle of lemon juice. And I'm like, you want to put some in your water or something? What's going on with it? No, she just put it right on her fucking rice.
I did.
Yeah, just lemon.
I love lemon juice combined. It cuts, for me anyway, it cuts a little bit of the spicy quality. And so with like a paneer tikka masala situation.
Nice. I like how you say that.
Yeah.
A paneer tikka masala.
I'll put the lemon juice on that. I used to make old school mac and cheese, like Annie's mac and cheese, and I would put
You put lemon on that?
I would put lemon juice in my Annie's mac and cheese, but I couldn't put it in the large quantity because Jason would vomit. So,
I think
he'd
most
be
people
grossed out.
They would have a reaction. You put it on mac and cheese. What else? What's the craziest thing you've put lemon on?
It might be mac and cheese. It might be mac and cheese.
What about cake? Would you squeeze a little lemon on a finished cake? Like a chocolate cake? Or
I haven't, but I would.
Yeah.
I would do that and try it.
Do you like lemon sorbet ice cream?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, we got to make more ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we really have to get on that.
Okay.
We have to get on that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was a really nice birthday, but then the rest of the weekend turned into craziness. So the next night, our other neighbors sent out an SOS. They're like, hey, we have these tickets to an event. It's a formal, and some people dropped out. We need 3 people to fill. Can you be ready in formal attire in an hour in like first come, first serve? So several of the neighbors, including myself, already had plans that night. I don't even know what was happening. This text message went out to like 20 people.
It did.
And 10 people responded. Man, 5 people, 7, whatever. A lot of people responded with plans already. And it was just shocking. Like big things. Brian and I went to the Hall of Fame dinner for Pitt.
Oh, yeah. Tracy and Joe had like a work reunion thing.
Yeah. And Tanya had something else going on too. David couldn't go. But anyway.
Jason was already downtown in a suit.
It was perfect timing.
And I was like, you know what I could do is just tell my team, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Friday.
Yeah.
I can always make it up through the weekend. There was nothing that had to happen in those next 30 minutes. Yeah. So I texted Jason. I was like, hey, Kathleen and Josh have these tickets. Because he's at the risk of getting him involved in the group text. He's not on it. He prefers not to be on it. I communicate with him about what's going on.
This is a smart move on his part.
He wouldn't respond anyway. He'd just silence it and be like, what's up? And he's like, actually, yeah, like, let's go. I could do that. I can get out of here a little early. So I texted Kathleen. They came to pay. I literally, this might be the fastest getting ready that has ever happened in my life.
I tell you what, you 3 ladies. So you, Jason, Betsy, join the boys down there. And you 3 ladies looked gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
You really did. It was a great showing for the neighborhood.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Betsy was wearing her colors. Kathleen had a very posh little dress on.
Yeah.
She can still rock a heel. God bless her feet and knees.
My Lord.
And I was in the shower. I literally had like 25 minutes to go from to okay, like I can show my face at like this thing. And so I took a quick shower. I put on a little makeup. Thankfully, my hair is long and I can get away with a low ponytail for most things. So I threw that on. I had a long black jersey dress, blazer, and New Balance sneakers.
Yeah. All right. So Jen sends me a picture of herself and she's like, I'm not so sure I should be wearing sneakers to these events. And they're white sneakers with your black attire.
I wish I knew the name of the style. It's that New Balance one that kind of it's a little bit of like a fashion sneaker.
Yeah.
And they were white and gray with the big N on the side.
All right, you're advertising. Absolutely. Every time you wear those shoes, you advertise.
Sponsor.
So she sends me this. I'm like, I also am at a semi-formal event and I'm wearing my tennis shoes as well.
Yep.
I mean, they were Chuck Taylors, platform Chuck Taylors, maybe a little bit more on the fashion sense. But I have been reflecting on this because I have another event tomorrow. We've got the gala tomorrow at the airport. I'm very excited. I still don't know how I'm going to do my hair. And Brian's going to yell at me and tell me not to watch videos of white people doing their hair because it never works out for me. And he's 1,000% correct. That's why I have him. But I bought 5 pairs of shoes to try on for this event to see, just because I need to be, if I'm going to be on my feet for 4 or 5 hours, I need to be comfortable.
You have to be.
So you're wearing tennies last week. I'm wearing tennies last week. I'm not wearing tennies tomorrow, but I got some comfy shoes. But why? This is like a real pet peeve of mine. I'm going to go on a little tangent here because I got a couple of. Yes, this is going to be a rant because I have 2 things I wanted to share that just piss me off. Why can't we make women's heels comfortable? Like, tell me a brand that is really comfortable and don't be like, oh my God, my shoes are so good. No, you have been conditioned to have your feet pointed like a Barbie doll.
Yeah.
And it is never comfortable.
It's
Men are wearing their Oxfords. They're like Oxfords now look, or they're fashionable in a sneaker sense. They're wearing sneakers to these events and they look great. Why? What can we have to be able to do something for the ladies?
I cannot wear a heel, period.
Yeah.
And then when we went to Jason's sister invited us to, it's not actually called the Pancreatic Cancer Gala, but I can never remember the name, something for a cure. And that I wore like a true fancy dress too.
Yeah.
And I just pulled the one pair of like flat dance go shoes that I have out of the closet. I was like, these don't match for shit, but here we go.
You got to do it.
Yeah.
And then we're getting judged.
And then someone's looking at me and they're thinking, ugh.
Yes, they are.
Oh, God, that woman with her
Why
bad
would she
taste. And I want to say, you know what? I don't have bad taste. I have
bad feet.
beautiful. Do you want to see the beautiful shoes that I can no longer
Sit
wear?
in my closet? Do you want? I'm going to break an ankle.
I have a bad shoe. A bad foot, rather.
I got bad feet. Maybe bad knees, hip problems,
back, neck, orthopedic,
shoulders.
Shit show.
Things are happening to us. And what I don't need is to be wearing a 2-centimeter diameter freaking heel to hold up my body.
I mean, in what world does that actually make sense?
It doesn't make sense anywhere. So what I need, and I have 2 friends that I know listen to this podcast that used to and maybe still work for shoe companies.
Oh.
And I feel like you need to get on it. You need to get on it. Give me something. And don't charge me $1,000 for the damn shoes. I'm talking, I want a $45 entry-level shoe.
An entry-level shoe.
That I can wear to a formal event that is not going to make me sit in bed the next day with my feet in the air. Yeah, with my sausages.
I don't even know what to say because like I feel like I have literally purchased every comfort quote unquote shoe on Zappos. Like I have ordered all of them.
Yeah.
I have the worst left foot in the world. It's just a disaster.
I will say,
a disaster.
Rockport does an Rockport heels in motion. They're my most comfortable heels that I have, and you have to get a 1.5 inch heel. But they're not super fashionable either. No. So
after the sesamoiditis, I mean, we should change the name of the podcast to Neighbors Neighboring over 87. Like, neighbors slowly falling apart. But after the sesamoiditis issue, like I cannot wear a heel. The ball of my foot is such a disaster that to like inject the weight down into it, it just can't happen. Like for me, it really has to be a flat or a platform.
Yeah, a platform's
like a true platform.
Anyway, I'm over it and I'm just pissed. So like, let's get this fixed, world. We have important things to do here, and one of them is fixing shoes for formal events for women.
I agree.
Here's the second thing.
Okay.
I'm flipping through TikTok because, I drink my coffee. It's part of my, a lot of times I'm looking at narrators and stuff, and there's always an ad that pops up. So I get a Quince ad, and the Quince ad is for these beautiful linen sheets. They're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. And they're advertising to buy these sheets. And in the advertisement, the sheets are on the bed, and someone is steaming them.
Wait, what?
They're steaming the sheets on the bed to take the wrinkles out. So I post a comment, and I'm like, things I am never going to do, steam my sheets. It has the most likes on the whole post. It's like, there's a ton of comments, and everybody's liking my
comment. Do?
What world?
I think we've taken homemaking to a painful extreme, if that's an activity that women are doing.
If you come to my house and sleep in my bed, well, I mean, not my bed, but in my guest's bed, you're going to have clean sheets. They're going to be wrinkled.
Oh, of course.
I probably sat on the bed to do something in the room and it wrinkled. They sat in the dryer for too long and they're wrinkled. And guess what? You're still going to sleep good. You're still going to sleep good in the bed.
I don't think it disturbs the sleep. I don't think the wrinkles have a thing to do with it.
What is the purpose of steaming sheets? What's the purpose of it? And why are we advertising this? Why are we making this to be a good homeowner and a good home keeper, you have to steam your damn sheets?
I mean, I don't even own a steamer. So first there's that. I didn't even own an iron until I started sewing.
There it is.
If it can't get the wrinkles out in the dryer, it goes to dry cleaning if it has to have the wrinkles out. And a sheet falls nowhere
No. On the list of things to do.
Fine. Wrinkles, great.
Get out of here.
Whatevs.
I'm just like, let's be real, people. We got bigger, better things to spend our time on. Like
I'm
making
such a fan of Quince,
cookies.
too. I feel like, oatmeal cookies. Let's spend the time there.
Yes.
I love Quince. Why? I'm disappointed that they're...
I thought Quince was like a like a Temu.
No. Is it you that I had this conversation with?
Yeah, you were telling me that it's actually like a real... I was like, okay, well...
I would not encourage anyone to.
But I'm really turned off now because the advertising, how did I get targeted for that? I'm not even looking at sheets these days.
It probably heard us talking about Quince.
Probably.
And
I guess
there you go.
My phone is here. Damn. Oh my God.
I was telling all the ads.
I was telling Jen, by the way, when she came in. So she rang the doorbell. It's connected to my Alexa machine. I'm not going to say that very loud so she doesn't get activated. And we have Alexa Plus now, and she has a new voice. And I said, she is far too chipper.
I can't.
Someone is at your front door. Yeah, I know. I heard the doorbell. I don't need you to tell me to. Do you know who it is? I don't know. Well, it's like that Tilly Norwood or that AI actress.
Oh, I saw that
oh my
stuff.
God.
It's freaky.
Wild.
Freaky.
Such an unnecessary use of time. Yeah. Okay, I'm not going to be whiny anymore. Okay. That was it. I probably am.
I think people love they like a little spice.
Because this is a follow-up.
Go.
Because I went to Manorpalooza.
I think everyone might recall from a prior episode me saying, why would you go to there? I didn't go. But I had other plans. I don't know that I would have gone otherwise, but...
I felt peer pressured.
I know. We do have a lot of neighbors that go.
Yes.
Neighbors we like.
We like a lot. So we go to the surprise birthday party for Gino, which he was surprised, which is wonderful. We're there just for a little bit. We walk up, which is a feat for me because those hills going up, not heels, but hills going up there is just ridiculous. And I look around and I see all of these kids playing.
Yeah, I told you. I said, that's for kids. That shit is for the chillin'.
They're playing volleyball. There's a DJ doing a great job. There's a couple food trucks. There's
bounce house. Yes, no.
I didn't see a bounce house. Okay. All I know is that I'm looking around going, everybody here has children or their grandparents or something, right? Like there's all these kids and Brian and I are like, let's go find the wine. And a beer, maybe. And I had like committed to not drinking at all. So I was like, this is really against what I wanted to do. But I am not ever going back.
But I am not ever going back. We only went once, so.
Yeah, and I mean, and our neighbors from our street weren't there yet. So once they got there, we kind of all just hung out. And I was like, well, we could have just done this on our street.
Yeah, like we don't even have to come up here for
there was just, I mean, I'm not going to disparage. The thing is wonderful, by the way, for the kids. Like, I think they did a really great job, except for the music was playing and all the kids were dancing. And, I like to dance. And a couple of our neighbors like to dance, too. So Alicia, Tracy, and I went and started dancing with the kids. And I think all the parents were like, no.
Aw, they were like, it's not for you.
Either that or they're like, damn, wish we could do that. I'm not really sure which one, but nonetheless, it felt awkward. And
we're just trying to have some fun,
I'm just
y'all.
trying to enjoy myself here.
Yeah.
But I did meet a couple of really nice people while we were there. They live on like an adjacent street on the West Virginia Manor side of the manor. But other than that, I just, there is such a thing as too much neighboring.
You crossed the chasm? You crossed the chasm.
And I did. And I looked around and I thought to myself, I hate networking so much. And this is just a giant networking event.
I'm not going to
people that I might have to see more frequently. And I am not interested in that.
I don't want to introduce myself to a stranger. I mean, the neighborhood had to pull me out of my house practically to get me involved and stuff, right? I don't need more. I have a good amount. I like you guys. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
No more.
Let's keep it, within the 2 block.
Yeah.
Somebody took someone's bike on accident. Like they
I
they
saw
switched
that.
their bikes.
I saw the email
I'm
about
sure it
that.
all turned out fine because,
I'm always worried that's going to happen to
Suburbia.
my luggage at the airport.
Me too.
Because I'm like, nobody actually wants your bag. No one wants it.
Someone did take my bag once. And I saw them taking it. And I was like, excuse me, did you look at the label? And they're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like, yeah, you're lucky I was paying attention.
When Jason and I went to Portugal, I put green painter's tape all over
That's a
our
great
luggage.
idea.
I was like, we need some way to differentiate these
This is
bags.
important. This is very, very important. This
Yeah.
is very important. So.
Another fun moment from my weekend, which technically did involve neighbors because these family members don't live that far away. But Jason and I took his brother-in-law and nephew to the RenFest. For those who don't know, the RenFest is the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival. And if you have never been, I cannot recommend it enough.
I have never been.
The Renaissance Festival, we go a lot. And by a lot, I mean like we try to make it every year. We don't go more than one time a year, but we try to go every year. I don't know that we went last year, actually. But
what do you do at the RenFest?
Have you ever been or have any concept? So,
I mean, I have somewhat of a concept of it, but I've never been.
So the Renaissance Festival is a place where common folks such as myself and Jason who just enjoy being there go. And also people who, it's almost like when people do like Civil War reenactments, right? Like they're dressed up. There are a lot of people that are dressed up. And there are a lot of people that take a lot of liberty with the idea of what a person or creature from the Renaissance would be. And they have really, like, there are a lot of like bridge to furry sort of costumes.
Okay.
Lots of tails.
Yeah.
Lots of fairy action too.
I
Lots
love
of
a fairy.
wings.
Give me a fae.
And tons of people are dressed up. They do have like an official like court, a king and a queen. And like they're all wearing these outfits and there's jousting. And so they have like main stages where there's like a knife throwing act and then there's like a comedy act and there'll be bands. And they also have a jousting arena, I guess you could call it. So the jousting
with horses.
With horses. I mean, and they're like actors with horses. Yeah. And so there's like a sweeping hill that goes down to, it's a fenced in area where the royal court comes in, they announce themselves. And then the two people that will joust come in, and one's the good guy and one's the bad guy. And Emmett had never been before, so we took him, and he really enjoyed the whole thing. But there are vendors. There are food vendors, and there are little rides and things that kids can go on. There's like flower crown stands, glass blowing demonstrations, welding.
That's fun.
It's much more sweeping and large scale than you would think. And my brother-in-law, I think he was sort of like, what am I getting myself into here? And he was like, this is pretty cool. I was like, right? I'm like, the people watching is great. You can eat a giant turkey leg. They just give it to you wrapped in a piece of like parchment. Jason loves to eat the turkey leg.
I mean, who wouldn't?
All the boys. Oh, maybe one had something else, but.
Can I get a funnel cake?
Maybe.
Maybe an elephant ear. Have you ever had an elephant ear?
No, what's that?
Oh my God, it's so good. I've not seen it since I've moved to Pennsylvania. It's like a sweet fry bread with cinnamon and sugar.
That sounds delicious.
Butter on top of it. Oh, it is glorious. We should get Michael to make them.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah. Michael.
Hello.
We're going to need you to make us some elephant ears.
Demands forthcoming.
Yes.
I feel like maybe the first time we ever went to the Renaissance Festival, or maybe we went once and then we brought my niece so now she's like 10. They came and we took her, Jason, we all went to the Renaissance Festival and she got her face painted and she rode the rides and she really loved it a lot. And when we went to the jousting part, They literally are like at the end of they do the jousting, they do a sword fight, and then they're like, does he live or does he die? And then the kids, like, not this year, but that year when we were with Abby, they're like jumping on the fence and shaking the fence. They're like, kill him! Kill him!
My God.
Kill him! And I was like, Jason and I are looking at each other like,
hell?
oh my God, this is so aggressive. What is going on? They're like screaming and they think it's real because they're little kids, right? Like, I don't think they even fully understood that it wasn't real. Hopefully they did.
Even if they do realize that it's not real, that's wild.
They're all screaming and like shaking the fence. I've not seen that happen any other time, but
I know.
And then when we were driving home, because it's like a good hour drive away. I remember sitting next to Abby back in her little car seat thing. She might have even been younger. Maybe she was 3.5 or 4. She was really little. And they had just gone to Disney World. And I was like, Abs, what did you like better, Disney World or the Renaissance Festival? And she was like, the festival. She was little, right?
The festival.
The festival. I was like, I feel like we're winning. She thought this was great.
I mean, it's probably a lot smaller than Disneyland or Disney World, and she didn't have to wait in line for 35 minutes.
Correct.
So.
I think she might have even gotten to ride a pony, which felt like a really exciting moment for her. So it's in the woods. If you go, sometimes depending on the weather, like the leaves are changing at the end of September. It was just the last weekend.
Where was it at?
Where is Newcastle, right?
Sure.
It's like an hour away, but it's like in the woods. It's the same place every year. I wonder if it just stays there and it
probably
like
does.
kind of is open.
I think.
And closed.
I think there's lots of different RenFests, Renaissance festivals all over the state, and several here in Western PA. But
Jason and I were like, maybe we should get costumes for next year and just like fully embrace it.
I want to see that. You guys are good at costumes.
We do enjoy a costume moment.
As you know, God, I'm so lame sometimes. I don't. I don't enjoy it very much at all. But
you can make an accent.
I can. I can do an accent. You guys came killer with the 4th of July a couple years ago with your straight Walmart gear.
Straight Walmart. It was blue ribbon, knee-high
beautiful.
Socks.
The socks were everything. That was great. When we had the murder mystery party, just top notch.
Yeah.
Top notch. Which, by the way, murder mystery is going to be first quarter.
First quarter?
It's going to be first. We have too much stuff in this neighborhood going on.
We do.
I really hope that when we talk about these neighborhood event things, that people are listening to it going, how can I do some of this with my neighborhood? Because it really is so much fun.
It is.
Like we had Manorpalooza last week. Okay, maybe that wasn't fun for me, but for other neighborhoods, it's really good. We usually do a house crawl and I won't make that this year, but you'll be going to the house crawl. It's like a progressive dinner, but mostly snacks, and you spend an hour at each of these houses. We've got Betsy does like twice a year concerts in her house, and tomorrow is not tomorrow, Saturday. Saturday is a concert at Betsy's house. Then we've got cookie exchange, and then we've got karaoke night. We've got Halloween party on street adjacent to us that we're included in. Like, there's just a lot of things happening, and it is fun. And you can choose to participate as much as you want to, but I hope it motivates some people. Like, as much as we sit here and banter back and forth, we also are doing this. Like, we're neighbors that, by the way, I don't think did we talk about this? Jen and I used to work together.
I don't know if we talked about this or not.
Jen and I worked together at the same Heinz.
Yeah.
How many years ago was that? Oh, look at Podcats coming in. He's trying to make his way in.
Oh, sorry, everyone. That was a distracting moment. The curtain in our studio was
moving.
It was ajar.
He's trying to find the entrance, which is hilarious.
This is hysterical.
Yeah. So
talk.
We used to, hi, I can see your face now. We used to work together, and not in the same department. Back in 2008-ish.
8-ish.
Yeah.
8-ish.
And Jen was really good friends with one of my really good friends. They worked in the same area.
Correct.
But Jen and I didn't become friends until 2023.
That's true.
Because I was just looking at a picture and I was like, oh my God, we really didn't start hanging out until like 2 years ago.
I think that's true.
Yeah. So, and we could, all these years we've missed out. We've lived in the same neighborhood for like 13 years.
But this is what happens when you have no kids and you don't go outside a lot.
Well, I met a new neighbor the other day that lives across the street from you that I think you also don't know. And she's like, oh, are you Amber? I said, yeah. She goes, yeah, I saw something like this neighbor's neighboring. And I was like, what's this all about? I was like, oh, she introduced herself. And I said, oh, how long have you lived here? She was like, oh, we got married in 23 and I lived with him before that. I was like, wait a second. You guys have lived here?
Is this the lady across the street from me that has the cat?
Yes.
Or not the cat, the new puppy?
Maybe a new puppy. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm bad about that too.
Anyway, she doesn't know who you are either. So you and I are...
Hey, what's up?
Hey, neighbor.
We're nice. We'll figure it out.
So I don't know where I was going with that. But basically, Tucker is trying to feel you out.
I know.
I cheated on my cats today because I went over to help Betty's cats out.
Oh.
And Sophia, she doesn't really come out for people, but I realized if I sing to her, she's in.
Oh.
So I sang to Sophia Bobia.
Cat lullaby songs.
Cat lullaby. Everybody's got a nickname for me. Oh my gosh.
This cat is being so assertive right now.
So Tucker is very much into being he is an aggressive, his desire to be pet aggressively, I'm videoing this right now, is strong. Like he likes her super, super, super rough head pet. Anyway, he's so freaking cute. I'll put this video on. Podcasts are the best.
We'll put it on. We have to get some merch with these cats. I feel like his favorite holiday is upon us as well.
And by the way, PSA, don't go get a black cat at Halloween unless you're going to keep it.
Oh,
that's like the highest abandon rate.
That's sad.
Yeah, it's very sad. But it is his season, and he'll be in the window nonstop.
He'll be in the window
nonstop, waiting and waiting and waiting.
I feel like maybe this weekend maybe we'll wait until my parents come to visit to go and do the good old pumpkin patch situation. I need to make a trip to Sorgel's or Truck's Farm, and I need to get myself some. This is like, I'm sorry, the cat situation is really lively right now. I need to get myself some hot cider, and I will only allow myself to drink it at the pumpkin patch dynamic.
I remember last year you asked, maybe it was the last year, year before, you said, hey, it was a Sunday. You're like, hey, we're going to the pumpkin patch or to the orchard or, picking apples or something. Do you and Brian want to go? I go, it's football Sunday. No, we don't do that.
We should definitely go on a Sunday though, because then maybe less people will be there.
Because that's football Sunday though.
We don't watch football at our house.
We watch football. It's a staple in this household. This Sunday is a bye week though.
Oh.
Which is good. I'm going to get my COVID and flu vaccine.
Oh, I need to do that.
Because I'm going to Boston and I'm going to be around a lot of people and I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I was just around a lot of people in New York.
Yeah. What was
back
this?
from New York.
What was it was an event, right?
Yeah, work event. It went so well.
That's so good.
Maybe I'll release a corporate picture, a corporate neighbors, because what we did, we took a picture in Times Square of our team in front of my executive team in front of our billboard. I don't think I've even showed this to you yet. It went so well. I was worried that the time would come. So the NASDAQ billboard is where we were doing the display. They have like an area gated off, like metal gating creates like a little pad, if you will, so that people can go in there to take photos. So when we got there, I met the photographers and I was like, oh, look at this. Perfect. We can go in here and take the pictures. So we start setting up and then security shows up. And actually, I feel like I should write to NASDAQ and say, I really appreciate that your security personnel, not jerks. He really was actually very nice about it. He was like, hey, do you have? And I was like, well, no, we went through branded cities. Like I just saw, because it's on the billboard, that we could use the space because it's the billboard. And he's like, no, you have to specifically like reserve this space. And usually the people that are part of the opening bell will come down. After that, they'll take pictures in this area and then they'll take it down. And my photographer, which I really appreciated, is like, well, they can't be taking it down while we're taking our pictures. She's like, and I was like, whoa, her name was Erie. I was like, Erie, we don't want to get...
What a great name.
I know. IRI.
Sidebar.
IRI.
Great name.
She was great. If anybody needs a photography, videography crew in New York, hit me up. They did a great job.
Okay.
So, because I could tell we were not going to be able to use the space. And I was like, I need to keep this man in a good mindset, because she's like, and then this truck is here. Like, I don't want to get the truck in their shots, which again, I really appreciate. She cares about the product, right?
Yeah.
And I just looked at him and I go, sir, what would you recommend that we do?
I love this.
And he was like, well, he goes, most people will just like stand over here. And that's when she was like, well, the truck's in the way. And he's like, well, I'll ask the truck to move, which was very nice.
Wow.
But he did ask the truck to move and it pushed back a little bit. But I was very paranoid so our ad, we had a 5-minute roadblock from 10 to 10:05. And then we had to get out of there to go to our event.
Wait, this all happened in 5 minutes?
We showed up early to prepare and set up, and she had us all standing how she wanted us to stand to do the test shots about 15 minutes before. And then we just had to stand there like close to each other for 15 minutes because she was like, don't move, basically. And we did some little video things and stuff that she just took to prepare us. Smile, be serious,
Yeah.
cheer, whatever. And then I was like, what if our ad is not up there at 10:05, or what if the quality is bad? So I'm like, I'm on the end on the left side and I keep like kind of looking over my shoulder to see like, oh God, what's going to happen? And then it came up and it looked so good. And my boss was happy and everyone was cheering. And then I was like, no, quick, turn around. We have to take the pictures. We have 5 minutes. And actually, we didn't need that many photos.
Yeah.
So the time went by kind of fast. And my boss wanted his photo. He made this like hat and stuff. So then we got out of the shot. And actually, 5 minutes ended up being fine. I was super paranoid.
Good.
The ad would look bad. The ad wouldn't show up. We wouldn't have enough time. But thankfully,
Everything worked out.
Fine.
It's like a fortune cookie.
It's like when, I keep seeing on my Instagram feed, probably because they're like, this woman has a lot of anxiety and stress and tension. She needs some chill vibes. I see this thing that's like, you can worry or you can overthink about the good things too.
Oh,
And it's like,
yeah.
huh,
That's nice.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that. There we go.
Too.
So I should have been expecting it to go well, but that's just not what I'm going to do. I'm going to expect it to be a disaster. But thankfully, it was great. So.
That's awesome. By the way, we probably are going to have a karaoke night coming up pretty soon.
Oh, are we? I mean, where are we going to fit this in? This schedule is starting to.
I know, but it's been a long time. And Joe and I have a lot of work to do to prepare.
That's true.
But I did send him, I told Tracy and I told Betsy, I was like, I need a new karaoke song. Because I have my own karaoke song. Four Non-Blondes, what's up?
Yeah.
Every time. It's going to play. It's going to be on the reel.
I don't have a song.
Happens. But you need to get one.
You
Everybody should have karaoke songs.
All I do is scream.
Doesn't matter.
I have one move in karaoke.
Do
and
it.
It is scream at the top of my lungs.
Yeah. It's for fun.
Yeah.
I found a new song and I cannot wait to debut it. I did a check with Joe to make sure that they could get it because it's kind of an oddball song.
Okay.
And I'll preview it for you.
Oh, you know what?
afterwards.
Jason has a plan for us. We got to get working on it.
For you and he?
For me and him together, yeah.
To sing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's going to be unexpected.
Okay. We need practice sessions.
Jason and I have, if this is going to be happening sooner rather than later, I really need to be working on it.
I would be
Well, we
prepared
also would need to
before
check
the
with
end of
Joe,
the
I
month.
guess, too, because ours is also not a standard.
Just send him a text message.
Okay.
The man has great skill.
He could get like anything, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. All right. Well, I got big prepare tomorrow. I got to do my nails. I got to watch 5 or 6 YouTube tutorials to figure out how to do my makeup and my hair because I didn't make appointments for anything.
You're going to meet some famous people. Can you get some pics for the gram?
I don't know. I'll take a picture of Brian and I for sure, but I don't know if we're allowed to film. There was something that came out today.
Okay.
That
Follow
said,
the rules. I'm not one to break
Yeah.
them. So you
I
just
mean,
do that.
I am sometimes good getting a sneaky pick in, and I will try my best to do it, but we'll see. You know what I really wanted? I wanted a black feather purse clutch, and I found one, and I bought it, but it's got gold accents, and it turns out everything I'm wearing is going to have silver accents. I'm really bummed out. Anyway, it's going to be a good time. And then I have book fair all day on Saturday. And
Book fair?
Yeah, at Northland Public Library. It's
is this the one
a
with you
writer's
and,
workshop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm doing a panel with Lainey.
With Lainey, yeah. Lainey with the best bio of all time.
Yes.
Shout out to Lainey. Love your bio.
I told her we want her on the pod. She's like, I'm in. She said, absolutely.
We're going to have to quit our job soon so that we can just record full time because we have too much content and too many guests.
We don't even have time to get through our lists.
We don't. There are too many things.
I know.
On the
We have
list,
to get.
So we got to wrap it up.
We're scheduling Tracy in. We're scheduling and Michael in. We got to get Lainey in, and we got to get a Dad Patrol, Suburban Dad Patrol.
I feel like there was someone else that we were like, you should come on the pod. So maybe it was the Ivinos. Maybe we were like, we should have
Jeff and Carol.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
Guys, we have to go. I mean, this can't. Tucker is also like, can you please feed me? This is why he's down here, by the way. It's food time.
All right. It's dinner time for the podcasts, and we'll talk to you soon.
Bye, neighbors.
Bye, neighbors.